So, very welcome. Buongiorno, guten Abend, bonsoir. Welcome to my little corner of the universe. We are in the Calypso galaxy and we are going to fly around like headless chickens and do a lot of weird stuff for the next 5-ish hours. So please fasten your seat belts and make yourself ready for whatever comes our way. I'm right now loading in the save game and we will soon be on our freighter and ready to rumble. So, what happened last time? Well, we did we got a pet. And one thing which you have to remember when you have a pet is actually to take care of it. And let's have a little look at how you do that. You summon it, which I can't do in the hangar of the freighter. Okay, I did not know that, so I learned something new. I'll go up where it's a little bit warmer because it's actually quite cold in the hangar. So wonder if I can do it here. No, it's not lit up. So okay, that makes it very easy what I was going to do. That is something we'll look at a moment. So that comes back. Let's go and look at our missions then. Slowly get started with today's agenda. So if you remember, we have now all 30 frigates, so I just counted up a lot of coins, so well, I'm not complaining about that. Coins are good. And yeah, we got a stream cat today, I think. Oh, no, you're going again. Let me just close the door behind the cat. Yeah, but you can be in here if you want, but I need to close the door. Yeah, it's very drafty if I open it. Oh well, I don't know if you could hear him, but he was telling me that he did not want to go somewhere else. Cats has their own agendas. So in a moment the dog will come running looking for the cat because she want to play with it. So that might bring the noise level up a little bit today, but it could be it was entertainment as well. The cat is, well, 12-year-old or something like that, and after we got a dog, he has turned into a kitten and playing around like he never done before. So yeah, enough about my cat. We got a lot of stuff. I didn't actually catch up, but I get a summary as well. So, and a lot of coins, 1.5 million. That is actually not bad. So let's put it away before we go to the next one. We have a lot of chromatic metal now. That is actually good. Don't know if we're going to need it, but if we do, then it's good to have it. We actually have a lot of stuff, and we could make a lot of coins if we decided to just sell out of it, but I'm hogging it for now. That's my curse when I'm playing games. When there is something with materials, I always tend to hog up. You should see my bank in World of Warcraft. It is absolutely so full, so you wouldn't believe it. Bear with me a second. Now the cat wanna leave again. So yeah, that's the door. You want it out? Come on. Oh dear. Lovely pets, lovely pets. So I think that was what we could. Stop doing that. There wasn't any more for this one. So we go to the other one, which is on the other side. Oh, well, there's one there. So let's take that first. So there is no reward there. That means most of the time there will be some kind of surprise thing. Surprises is good, but one more. Superconducting fiber, enriched carbon. That's a more rare commodity. You can make it yourself, but still, it's not something you normally do unless you need it. Can't remember exactly, but you need a lot of carbon to make it. More chromatic metal. This was the long exploration one, so it actually come out with quite a lot of things. I have not done many exploration and industrial. I'm mostly, and there was a couple of surprises there. I mostly done trade and combat ones, mainly because it's easier. And nearly 2.5 million coins. Again, not a bad haul. I just hoard them, to be honest. They will come handy at some point when I suddenly need a lot of money. So that was astounding bark. That goes for sale on our starship. Fly rice seeds. Again, that goes for sale. Ash herb nuts, we had that before. Thermic condensate as one of those I save so we can make better things eventually. Expensive things. Superconducting fiber, that's just for trading. That's one of these which if you don't get it's radon you use to make radon, and condensated carbon makes enriched carbon. That is surely one we are going to save. Those I tend to sell them, to be honest. And nitrogen salt, that goes there. I still need to buy more storage, but well, build. You don't buy it, you build it. And again, chromatic metal. I'm not complaining because that is kind of swell. Not much of that. It's because of that. Damn. Well, we'll send some off and then we'll farm and send more. I think that must be the... where did the last one reside? That was down in the end, I believe. So, a lot of coins coming out of it and all the fun stuff. I always see the things which is not coin as fun stuff because it's a little bit like Christmas Eve or Christmas morning that you look at it and say, oh, what's that? Coins, 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 Indium, coins, nothing, so that's probably a surprise. Grand Scene, coins, coins, vortex cubes, and it returned. Okay, so let's just clean it up. Primitive cooking drill. What on earth is a cooking drill? I need to ask a cooking expert about that. So, and that's it. So we don't have a lot of fuel, so let's go and send at least one off and then farm some dihydrogen again and tritium so we can make more fuel. Balance, combat. So that one is long, so that takes a lot of fuel. And the same with that one and that one. So this one, which is 5 combat, no, wait a minute. Actually think if we take the lowest combats, they should be fine. Yeah, let's go to 350 tons. I think we can maybe send off the industrial. Let's see if I put them on and see what happens. So the key number is normally 100. So if I find another, because I would like industrial on the balanced as well, so we can actually send this off, and I put in as the 5th ship a trade vessel. it's just to get it over 100. So and we got 5 stars, so we'll get full out of it. At least that's how I understand it. So in order to send that one and or that one out, we need more fuel. That will take quite a lot, I think. 700 tons. It also depends on some of the ships, so $750, which we don't have. Okay. We need... Yeah, I know. I'll be back. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? I don't think so. So we are good. Have we cleaned up here? There is only what's for sale. That's a lot. Exosuit. Thing is, I have plenty of space in the exosuit now, so I can actually hold quite a lot of things. Yeah, I have a lot of navigational data. I do carry some boring loom around with me. It's more if I have to do a quick repair of something, so I don't want to be sitting on a planet and actually not have what I would need. It's not that I have OCD, I just like things to be organized, because then I can easier see what the heck I'm doing. So all these are for filling up, and so that's why I like to have them, so I know exactly where they are if it should be a crunch situation. So it's all about making things as easy for yourself as possible. So I will take the teleporter back where we were and continue from there. It's not like we had anything specific we were doing, but I don't think we have actually explored that system fully. We ended up there either by chance or by accident or whatever it was. I actually did a little bit of a mistake yesterday because I was sitting playing on one of my other saves, which is roughly as long in game as this one, and the problem is I have a tendency to mixing things up. So we only looked at that one. I actually never got some paraffinium from it, but Let's look at the other planets and see what we can find there. By the way, if you're interested, I did upload the live streams to my YouTube channel, but also I cut out the one how to get pets and the S-class ships I found with the addresses. That's a big hauler. Yeah, I'm going back because I want to see if there's money in those things I'm actually carrying here. Because the less I'm carrying outside, the less risk there is that the pirates will pick our scent up. So just having a look. I might not sell everything or only a few things. So let's see. That is below 3 million, so that I'm not saying that is in big minus. That one is actually in plus. That is in plus. That is in plus. That's not in plus. That's not. The cooking drill is in plus. So some of it is left. The rest I will sit on until I get some good values for it. There's another traveler. Of course we see them everywhere now. We got the clips. There's a couple of shuttles. Both seas. The next one? No, that's a shuttle as well. Okay. I did not know that design. So whenever you want new ships, you just see the ship and say, oh, I want that, I would like that. Then you talk to the guy. You can do trading with him if you want. Some of them have interesting stuff which you wouldn't get everywhere else. You can even sell to them. However, their price level is very close to that of the station you're on. So selling is not what is the best one you would. So you can look at the ship, negotiate a price, and you can look at what the exchange would cost if you want to hand in your ship to get the new one. I'm not going to do that. Or you can buy it if you, for instance, don't have a shuttle and like me wants to have one of each kind, then you could just buy it and it's yours. Very simple. I like that fighter. It's a model which is actually very, very good to maneuver in. I have that on my one like that on my let's call it main account, and that even after you can fight on planets, because you didn't used to be able to do that. Then I actually haven't tried doing that, but buggy planets. So I haven't given an agenda for today because I actually think it would be more going for exploring, finding, hopefully find a paradise planet somewhere, make a little base, and then otherwise see what the game throws at us. I will be doing some farming today of dihydrogen and tritium, and of course that will chop off gold, silver, and hopefully some platinum, because that's always useful. But I'm not sitting too long doing it, so I'm just, I don't know what I'm just, it disappeared for me. So I'm just going to take some here and some there, and hopefully it's enough to make fuel. Otherwise I will start considering buying some from sellers. It would actually be nice to have extreme mods, but that is, why is that freighter up? It's not mine. That's weird. That is weird. Now let's look at these planets. Don't know if there's anything interesting in this system. Sub-Zero planet. I could actually use, I think, some dioxide. Of course, I have plenty on me. So going for that would just be kind of greed. I don't mind being greedy sometimes, but it has to be for the right reasons. What else did it have? Activated copper, we have plenty of that at the moment. So, there's one more there. That was the Quagmire one, yeah. So, let's check. Do we have fuel on our, yeah, we have plenty of fuel on that. So let's go to another system. And I'm going towards the core. I know that could do other things, but I'm slowly moving further into the galaxy, and I hope the quality of the planets pick up, because I find that a lot of the planets we found in the Calypso galaxy so far have been very harsh environments. So 5 planets and 1 moon. So it's the same. Quite boring. I know I shouldn't say that, but we're sailing now. But we take our tour of the space station first anyway, so we get a feeling of what the system is actually like. So remember, every time you exit your ship, your spaceship, then you actually save the game. So if I should leave the station now and die. I could just... Are you kidding me? 200,000. Has been that for a while. I'm getting bankrupt now, aren't I? Oh well. They always say the worst... The hardest billion to earn is the first. Yeah, I made a mistake because before I do that, I should actually just check. I did think I had some, which was actually not as great. So I need to make a note. Yeah, I have a B-class terminal. But it was cold terminal here. So life support, those might actually be better what they have. So, and I say might because you never know it until you try to install it. So that is always, it's a lottery. Or as some people would say, RNG. So having 4 would forfeit one of, make them overloaded, but 67% tanks, 26% solar panel. So it's worse than the S I have. 107.2. So actually, it's worse than those I have. Okay. So I just wasted nanites. That one was for sale as well. So broadcaster module, pulse splitter, scanner module. What space do I have? 1, 2. So I'm always curious about the scanner modules because the better I can get that 6, 7. So there's only 2 here. The better I can get that, the more coins I get out of scanning on the planet. So it's worse than any I have. Purely worse. So that goes for sale as well. Broadcaster is this one. I already have I honestly don't, well, I had another scanner module. Well, let's look at that as well. 876, that might actually 888. This one is actually overcharged, but that's actually because it's the best we have. So it was good, but not as good. Damn. But you will see that if you put time into going through these and play, then you will see that there is a lot of dots where you actually don't get anything out of it. And yeah, what's that? So that one was for sale. So at least we get a little bit back. I'm not overly concerned with that though. Is there anything we need for the ship? To be honest, there's a lot of things, but many of them we can build ourselves, but need some sort of materials to get them. I want that one, so I need to look for counterfeit circuits. At least that's what I'm going for. So I'm leaving that for a little while, and oh, an A-class at a space station, that is rare. Not needing anything for that now. Oh dear. So, which STD do you rather want? I think I take option number 2. Well, I got a gift. And standing, so that's not a bad thing. Is that how the day is going today? That I really have to think about things. That's interesting. Why am I looking? I don't have anything in the extra. That is minus. Vortex core cube is minus. Superconducting fiber is plus 13. Let's sell. Oh, that's almost at 3 million. And I'm holding it till it is 3 million. So what's behind door number 2? It looks very red. Oh. And it's a it's a good room. We can nick stuff. So I probably should come with a warning. Don't do this at home. Actually, at home it would probably be fine. Unless you live with your parents, then don't do this at home. You might be in trouble with your dad, mom, whoever owns all the boxes you nick from. Even your wife or girlfriend might disagree on this. I always get a little bit paranoid when my phone buzzes and it comes up with breaking news. It wasn't actually breaking news. So you might ask why I sat down. I don't know. I actually think I had the wrong E. So we go to the other side. Oh yeah, back to the pit, because here we can take it out. Here we have Floppy from last time. He's running around, he's exploring, he's very active, which is a little bit of a problem, because I need to show that you need to make sure you feed him. It's not a treat, it's your dinner. So you need to make sure, because even though you have them kind of contained, you still need to tend to them every, well, almost day. I'm on every second day roughly with this save, and that looked fine, but you actually need to attend to them regularly. So if you are collecting pets, then make sure you take care of them, almost like real life. He will follow me around as long as I have him out. I say him, I have no clue what gender it actually is. It's orthogonal. Whatever that means. Orthogonal. So it's not a he or a she, it's something different. So let's talk to some of these Kovacs. I already got a science officer at my base, sorry. No. That is, yeah. Well, we are feeling words up with them all now, so. But that's not the only reason to talk to them. Practicing your skills can give some good gifts from them. So we need to find a technology word. Abnormally, it's not technology. Nanites, maybe. Power, I think that goes more in the aggression direction. And scanners, I would take that as being technology. Well, he was happy with that and he gave me nanites. Not bad. So, number 2. The funny thing is, I found out in my other save that talking to 2 on each station is actually giving you a quite good number of words. So, and it gives you a lot of benefits as well when you get it right. You could take more. Feel free if that's what you want. I just feel some places I don't do anything else but talking to them all. So it's a balance, whatever you like. There's no right or wrong. Trade is gig. Warning sounds more like by keen traveler or knowledge. I'll go knowledge, even though it's not straight technology. Well, it gave us standing, so that's is my pet growling at them. It sounds like real life. So, as usual, I go in here and there's nothing on the co-op station, but at some point there is something. So those of you which follow was on Sunday, I did talk about that you might actually run out of slots for space stations, and many has actually on Reddit suggested that you only take those where you feel they are important. My problem is I have no idea what's actually important, because you find that out later. And if a system is very important for you, plot a little base. Because your bases you will always be able to teleport to. What a nice ship. It's just to see, but the coloring on it is so... It's another thing I would wish that Hello Games would open up for, is that you could customize the ships. I don't know how difficult that would be, but that would be lovely. You could get them in your own colors, buy things with nanites maybe, or whatever, even coins or quicksilver. Oh, that looks interesting. But it's probably not. Rotting planet with aggressive sentinels. I'm not really into that. Copper rusted metal salt. That sounded very interesting. Not. So this is again nothing really that kind of inspires. This is a very cold planet, I can tell. Oh, I already scanned it. It's a little bit damp. It's a little bit damp. And I suspect it's the galaxy more than actually the planets. Because each galaxy has a artificial age, and that age actually determine what type of planets is generated in it. So just cleaning up some of these, because that's something we need. Come on. I always have to question afterward, did I actually get any tritium? So or jump on. Our travel continues. Only if this is as bad as the others, then I'll start jumping to systems outside the line. At least that would give... Oh, we need to fight. Time we can get our reward if we finish them all. Yeah, I fucking hit the freighter. I'm very good at doing that, to be honest. Now I have them on my back as well. Fucking hell. And they don't fight the virus, they fight us. 2 players. help myself, but let's see if we survive. If we don't, it's just a shame. Now it's just the sentinels. Just. So take them out and try to get on board the freighter. Or this. The freighter would be best because that would give us our fucking reward. Somewhere. You're not shooting at me, I hope. Can I not? It's a good question. I do understand why the Viking hates the Sentinels. I actually share that. Not that because they're fighting me, but the way they come like they were the police of the universe. If I hit them, Oh, my poor noob, yeah. It's actually my own fault from the beginning. So, can I or can't I? Which one is it? Actually, the thing I have to consider losing the reward. Sure, I can. How many waves I can actually take out? There's 6 planes in this. To go towards the space station. Yeah, don't you do that. Problem is the freaking freighter is shooting at me as well. I am running right now, to be honest. Survival instinct kicks in. So we actually got some stuff. Pokemon good. Suspicious packet. Suspicious packet. So stats protection module for the exosuit. That we can use. That was a good one. Some stuff. That was plasma motor. Oh well, that was not all negative. So we got something out of it, even though we didn't get our rewards. But yeah. I will say reward is not as important as our health and safety. So that was up here. Yeah, it was the terminal one. Hot. Thermal, high temperature. Movement, toxic, thermal, cold. So let's do the good stuff first. So at least now we have 3 S1s there. Movement, I'm not sure. Well, we couldn't. So that is 230, 16, 624. 203. I would say the other ones is better. So yeah, that's fine. So I'll sell those 3 which we can't use. That one. That one. So that was a little bit too intense with all that fighting, but I am sure I get. That's another A1. 30 slots. So one thing you need to consider, because you can have more than one, and you can actually use them for different things. So you could have one which is for all the scanning, the mining and that, and then if you want to fight, you change over to the other one which is simply kitted out with all the fighting opportunities. I'm a little bit slow, so if I had to change them, it might take too long, but it's one of these things. You can do it, and it's an option. As I have a crappy one for when I go through the center of the galaxy, because I know it's going to break everything, then I take the good one off and put the bad one on. Same with the ship I use. That happens the same way. It's actually something I was wondering now I was sitting looking at it. When, say, scanner module, I'm always a little bit tempted. Bear with me, I can hear the TV now. My animals keep opening the door, but that's, as I said, it is the curse of having pets, and that we have to live with. I have chosen to have them, so they are part of my kind of family. So this is a Viking system, so there will be 2 times nanites, if we can get into them. So just walking into people's office or whatever it is and pick up something from the wall. Wonder what would happen if we did that in an office here in Britain. See, wiring looms are quite pricey here, so these are still low. This is not high either. So there's no really business in selling anything, really. No, I just want to check. I did have a little bit of thing. I was actually thinking selling those because they are just sitting, accumulating at the moment. It's not like I have to sell, but which one is the... Oh, well, I picked the wrong one. Oh, he's flexing at me. Not sure that's a good thing. He beat me up and gave me a mining module. That's interesting. Oh dear. So what's in room number 2? Some place with boxes. I like boxes. So I'm in nicking stuff again. So I went to their office. Now I'm in their supply room. Oh, stock transfer. So with a little bit of points. Rarely a lot, but every little helps. And believe me on that one, because when you don't have coins and need them, they feel like they are darn hard to get to. And the weirdest thing is you can actually just start farming resources and sell them if you really need coins. But I mean, selling resources is like selling your children. You wouldn't do that. Yeah, I know it's a computer game. I'm fully aware of that. Hello. I'm talking to you. Where are you? Why can't I get a fix on him? Travel mystery trade technology. So it must take a travel one this time. So find is a travel word. Okay. Did not mind that. So can I manage to be beaten up again? Cover, tradition, multi-tool, help. Tradition might not be bad, but I'm going with covered. Okay. I should probably have chosen the other one. Or should I just kill him? I can't. I think. I never tried. Mainly because I have a feeling that I would die before any of them. Viking trying to travel mystery. Let's take Viking this time. Ally. So let's practice a little bit. Where multitude slain homo slain. Learned nothing new. Okay. That was not a lot of success. Well, you do have some backlash. So back to the discussion about the teleporter. I'm actually taking it because then I always have where I just was and can get back here if needed. Whether that's a good approach, I don't know. It's very difficult. So, are they waiting for me or am I good? I seem to have left. Aggressive sentinels, lovely. What is that? Flourishing aggressive sentinels. I kind of already found out this system had a lot of that. You can see on the speed they actually launch their ships when shit happens, so to speak. So that's an abandoned planet. Pirate Copeland. How much pirate do I have in stock? I have quite a bit, so. So it's behind the big one, okay. It's probably as useless as the others. Really, which is useful. That's really annoying. Doesn't really bring anything. Can go down and explore planets, but it would be absolutely no reasoning for it. Abandoned planet, what does that actually mean? Is there a lot of buildings of that because it's abandoned, or is it just crumbling together? should actually kind of visit at least one planet each system, so we get some scanning done, and I mean, earning money is always important. So, someone wants to trade or have problem? Absolutely nothing we can use. It's always the problem with those random tradesmen. They have very few commodities, and it's not really what you kind of want. So why is this planet abandoned? Well, there's some resources there, too, next to each other, so let's grab some while we're here. If I could land. Thank you, very kind. Temperature 22 degrees, that doesn't sound bad. Blasted atmosphere. This is something new. It's actually not only asteroids. I actually have to go to planets. So the new rule I set up that we should actually probably go to one on each planet would be beneficial. I just realized I should actually take these first, because when I start blasting holes in the ground, it actually might consume some of the ones. So let's get what there is. I have seen there's a firestorm coming. That's going to take the challenge and see how bad it is. The ship is nearby, so okay, now I'm starting boiling, so let's to find a little bit of refuge. How long does it take? I haven't scanned anything either. So I do know that we have plenty of copper and stuff, but it's one of the things I always feel that you can actually use extreme much, because you need so many things. So hoarding up on that, having several stacks fully up with that, would not harm anything. It's always good to be filled up. So the only backlash would be that the storms are lasting for hours, then that would not be funny. Actually relatively quick it disappeared, which is pleasing. At least that means we can move around a little bit on the planet without fearing too much on the environment. I don't know if I mentioned it, there's rumors there is an update coming to No Man's Sky, but there is no information what it is about, what's in it. So at this point it's just rumors, and as soon as I know something I will mention it. I will also put it into my Saturday gaming talk, if anyone is following them. Get some animals, that's always good. Some of them give quite a amount of coins. I think that flying one disappeared. Now we got it. There's some down there. See them. Well, I can see them, but I can't get a lock on them. So maybe I should move down and try to get them. Then we're very close to have all animals on the planet. So it brings us to 6 out of 7. That's it's kind of interesting planet. Abandoned. Why is it abandoned? I don't know if I'm the only one asking those questions, why it would be abandoned, and what is the firestorm sometimes even worse than we encounter? And one of the things we might never find out, what has actually occurred. I would say that's a little bit an issue with the RNG thingy on the generation. There's no storyline for each planet, but to be honest, that would be very, very, very difficult actually to make, but that's kind of where I think your own imagination can start playing in, and you could look at the planet and say, oh, well, this is because of stupid human beings which let it global warm up, or whatever your preferences are. I'm sure you could come up with some ideas. That's another good thing with this game, is that you can actually kind of disperse into your own fantasy and actually create your own storyline for certain things. And I do know people have done that, and I heard some of the tales which has come out of it, and it's actually not bad at all. So So, wonder what the last animal actually is. Could take a look. Rare ground, always active. So, it would be something we see on the ground. Okay. Good to know I don't have to go into water or caves to find it, but it's actually on the ground. So then it's actually just scanning for it, really. But again, it's a question about luck. Sometimes you get around the corner and there it is. Other times you have to fly, land, scan, fly, land, scan. I think the worst one is when it says live in the north or things like that. Then finding out what is actually regarded north can be a little bit tricky. There was an unidentified plant. That. That is not bad. Let's get these. This is fuel for our raiders. Frigates, rather. So we can send them out on lucrative missions. Hopefully. By the way, talking about the frigates, I hope you noticed that even though most of them I bought was sea ones, they actually have started slowly to level up. Which is actually quite good. Copper, that's the one I already took. That's the one I took. There's one down there as well, so let's go and visit that. Thing is, knowledge stones are free words. Choose what direction you go in, but I would say that's actually okay. So it's not that one, is it? That would be too easy. Got it. Then I actually think I'll go back to the ship. Rather than dig a hole or anything. I'm not saying no to free money at all, so that's always. So it surprised me it was suddenly cold, but it's one of those planets changing between warm and cold. That's I forgot what I was actually thinking about. I was going to see if there was a drop pod somewhere. Quite far away, but that's okay. Going up in space and down again actually shaves a lot of time off when you're trying to go somewhere. So, damn. I did not pay attention to what I was doing here. That was freaking stupid. Ugh. So we need one of them, we need one of them. And what we else need is Jesus.
Technology prepared.
So I'm actually in the situation where I can't get any more on my exosuit. I had a feeling, and that's why I actually did it with the drop pod. I am full. Which is fine. And I just know I don't have to deal with that anymore, and it's fine. So I'm not going to spend any more money on that. I'll probably be looking at each space station I come to anyway and see if I can, even though I know that's not going to happen probably. But that's life. That's really life. Thing is, we're then going to save some money on space station, and not that it really make any difference, because I'm going to try to make money anyway. But when we reach too much money, and there is a rumor that there is a limitation how much you can actually have in coins. Okay, I didn't see it was a huge beetle. There is a limitation how much you can have, so when I start getting close to that, what I can do is actually buy slots either for the ship or ships or the multi-tool. So I'm a little bit curious. So it produces chrome milk. Oh, come here. Wood. I'm not going to make it a pet. I'm going to see if I can milk it. Thank you. So I just got some chrome milk. It's not worth a lot, but all these foodstuffs can actually be used to boost you up if you're in a cramped situation. But it also can be used to create foodstuff, which we will be doing on a later time, and I will be farming animal products in a whole other way than this shows here. But it was just actually to make a demonstration how to do it. So now it shows up that it's friendly, and there's a lot of knowledge stones on this planet, but doesn't show any buildings. I'm actually curious. I'm going to waste another chart. I have this one. I have no clue what that would show. Well, I've gotten from a deposit probably, or someone gave it to me. So let's go and dig that up, if it's one of them. Stay focused. This trick came faster than I thought. It was on the other side of the mountain, but yeah, sometimes you get tricked a little bit. So that's the large one just in front of me. I guess there's a storm, or why is it not showing? Oh, it is now. Why is... This is very weird. It kind of reacts weirdly. It's very warm, but it's not showing my... I'll get the bonus nanites when I'm... That doesn't look nice. It's actually weird. Well, this is one of these layers I can't dig through. That is very annoying. I don't understand why they have put things like that in when you're supposed to actually dig down. So all I really can do is finding another one. Luckily there's normally more than enough. There's a building. Interesting enough. Oh, that was another one. So I was asking about buildings, and then suddenly they show up. Nice. So, two. There was another one that way, wasn't there? Tree. Big one was towards the ship somewhere. No. What? Came out of the ship and I saw it as some one of the first ones there. Don't play with me. it's not always it want to scan through things, so you sometimes have to move around to get the scan. Okay. That is Word. Just below 500,000. That's okay. So, buildings. That one is 250 away. The other one was 518 away. So, actually the 251 we can take first. I'm bringing my plane with me because there's a mountain to get over, and that might sometimes be a little bit tricky on planets which is environmental challenge. So now it's freezing cold. This planet is really changing from one side to the other. That is interesting. It's oh well. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Looks very empty. Distance 100 nanometers in this one. This looks like the discount version of housing. So there is positives. Oh well, what was the other building? There's nothing more here we can do good with. Can we? I don't see it. it doesn't harm to take a look at the buildings. There's always some... What? Am I being stupid? Well, what might very well be. So, so the other building was in that direction. Pick it up or see it. It's a big hole in the ground. So, train station. Useful for anything? Not really, but it's nice to know it's here. And actually, it could be useful if we are looking for ships. Explore. A solar sea. Building. Polar B, fighter C. So is it protected in the terminal here? Actually it is. I had a little bit doubt whether it was. So I already have one of these. So he wants to make weapons for me. That's but we already have one of those, so no need to make another. So just learning a couple of words. Ceremony. I would say some of the audio on these are quite interesting. Battle. It must be battle. Okay, that was not the best choice. Apparently. It's a sea shuttle. Just saying. Talk about something completely different than I fucked up, but So a little bit. Yeah. Pathetic. That was good. Now let's go and fight them so we can get some reward for actually helping them. Yeah, don't drive into stuff. Oh, it was lost. Okay. Some deposit there and over there, so it's actually that one looked a little bit more pure. Don't do that. So I got something. What's that? Oh. I'm actually filling up my ship. Maybe I should think about selling something. That's cobalt, so let's take that stack. It's not normally something we really run into because you hardly ever need it. There's parallel there. That was the unpure one. This one I didn't actually see on the way, so I started to have a little bit of cobalt on me because that's what you need to make iron battery. If you run out of stuff to fill up your protection shields with, then that is actually really what you need. I am personally trying not to run out, but I also know sometimes you just end up in a situation where everything is going tits up. So actually see the ships from here. Ancient data structure, I'm actually not too fussed. What else is there? Copper. There's not a lot of oil. Why did that disappear? There's not a lot of overly interesting things on this planet. The resources are quite dismal for what we need. Yeah, pirate is quite good to get in stock. We need it to repair certain ships, but apart from that, it's not really what you need. Why are you running? So I'm actually thinking. No, don't think. Look around you. I'm actually thinking going into the ship and look for an abandoned building. Do I have any of those charts yet? Still. Distress signal. I jinxed that because I did say abandoned building. And I shouldn't have. I should have said crashed freighter or plane or something. Ah well. You can't always do the right thing. Oh no, not in the hole, not in the hole. Jesus. So let's get some credits. If we do this enough times, we might be able to buy something someday. So we haven't been at these for quite a while, so let's see what actually pops up. I'm not sure. Hello world. That was kind of disappointing. At least. Always pay attention to the ceiling because sometimes there is some nasty thingies hanging down from the ceiling. Why is my light not going automatically on? think it's a setting I have not set somewhere. Lost. That's a TV series. Lost. Okay. Oh, that was one there. Sorry. Ah, that was annoying. It almost gave me PSTD or whatever it's called. Well, I'm going to give a demo how to safely get the whispering eggs if someone has forgotten it. That one is actually one of the more difficult ones because there is building material. Is all eggs visible from down here? Yeah, ish. So what happens is when you shoot them, those guys comes out, and I didn't freaking get the egg. It was supposed to roll down. Well, sometimes you lose them. Come on. Are you fucking joking? Then if you are not too strong, you can stay down in the bottom of the hole until these animals disappears again. I actually think I'm strong enough to fight them, so they can kill you, just saying. Problem is so I fucking went stupid here. So saying I'm strong enough was an exaggeration of the worst ones. For some reason, our health is 75%. Let's top it up. Oh. So I should be strong enough, but of course I have to not be stupid on the same account. There's 4 eggs here. Can I get them as well? The thing is, I'm not much interested in the money in them because what are the value? 139,000 for 2, so it's 60 something a piece. Of course, if you have enough of them, they are quite good for selling, especially in the beginning, and that's why you actually have to use this little trick, hiding down in the ground, and then get them. Almost seems like I'm out of practice here. Which I might very well be. Where is the last one? Does that fall down? Yeah. So, now I got them all. So I'm not going head out first. However, one trick if you want to fight them is go up on top. They will not harm you there. But be aware that if you stand on the lower level, they can actually jump up and do stuff. So at least that's how you can do it. I'm not going to take any more of them. If you want to see this repeated, then please let me know in the chat when we encounter these kind of buildings. I'm happy to show my stupidity over and over again. No, it was just being stupid, and that's I doubt I'm the only person in the world which has been stupid. And I certainly won't be the last. So what do we then do? Apart from getting some warm coffee, that was almost cold. So at least we had some action today. I almost died, so that's not good, but actually put it back on the exosuit because I have more space there. This is I was going to see how much I had of tritium and hydrogen. Okay, I've gotten some, not overly much. Should we try one more of these and see if we get something more interesting up? Distress signal, for instance. Observatory, that's not bad. Because that very often can lead us to... Oh, it's not even far away. That can lead us to crashed ships or freighters. And yes, I hit something again. This is really not my day. Blind wise. Yeah, all more bullets for our gun, that's not bad. So, where's the entrance? By default, it's always on the other side. The end. Problem is the heat is yeah, let's get in here. So it's a Viking one, so there must be a nanite dispenser somewhere. Oh no, a locked door. Yay! We can nick some stuff. Speculate what's in the black ones, but we can't nick them. Well, that's kind of typical, isn't it? The ones we can't get is the one we speculate what they contain. Oh. So there's a little bit of goodies. What's this way? Another locked door. That was an inlight dispenser. And the standing as well. More doors? Could, no, we couldn't. I thought we could pick up some of the carbon, but it's not seems like we can. So that's the good thing having the Atlas keys, is you can actually get into some of the closed rooms. They are... It's minimal what you get from them, but it's kind of good fun, and there is the occasional rare thing you find. But a lot of those things which you actually find, and you don't have to grind them around. While we are standing here, I'm going to take a very short break because I need to get some of the coffee out again. So a couple of minutes and I will be back and continue with the observatory.